And we're recording right now. The brothers are back.
Yes.
The bros are back.
Yes.
Haas is back. Rocco's back. This is official out of bounds shit. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to work out all the shit because we probably ass right now because we ain't do this in a minute. We back off hiatus.
Back off hiatus, man. Dust the shoulders off.
Dust the shoulders off and
You know
play
what
the
I'm saying?
fucking intro. Play the intro.
Play.
Hear me and rejoice. You have had the privilege of being saved by the great Titan. You may think this is suffering. No. It is salvation. The universal scales tip toward balance because of your sacrifice.
We sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Well, Coach,
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
You can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation. And if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
bruh. Yes, the bruhs are back. I don't know if you can hear that applause, Haas, but I'm playing the applause in the
Listen, just clap it up.
sound system right now.
Clap it
Listen, I
up.
don't know if they can hear the applause, but they're gonna hear the applause when I re-edit this in a
And
couple of
that's
hours.
fine. That is
And that's all that
fine.
matters. But the
It's
applause is
all that
playing
matters.
because the bros are back. I'm back with my partner. This
You know
is
what I'm
out of
saying?
bounds.
We here.
We here,
We
man.
here.
It's out of bounds. Rocco Manton and Haas is in the fucking building.
Yes.
Another applause
Yes,
going
yes,
off right
yes.
now.
Yes.
Welcome back, Haas.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I went
It's not
on my pilgrimage. You know what I mean? I'm back. The hiatus could not keep me down.
it can't. It can't. You
You
know what
know
I'm
what
saying?
I'm saying?
Sometimes we gotta just take hiatuses because this is just what we do. You know,
Yeah,
life
that's a fact.
life
You know what I'm saying?
life be lifing, and
Yo,
you know,
lifing.
like
That's a fact.
life
That's a fact. Life be lifing. God damn it.
life be lifing, and sometimes we gotta take hiatuses and shit. But
Word.
we back, man. We back.
We back.
I did a couple shows without my bro, just to get the rust off. But now it's time for him to get the rust off. I know he's excited about
Very.
what's been going on in the football season.
Yes.
He hasn't been here to to drink my tears. But we're gonna get into some. He's wearing. Look at him. Look at it. First of all, hold on. For the audience, I just want to point out. Look at this nigga's do-rag right now. He knew he was coming on. Oh, this nigga got fucking Miami Dolphins do-rag on. Applaud Haas, man. Shout out to you, bro. And the flap and the do-rag flap is out right now. So he's ecstatic because his team is number one
Up.
in the
AFC East.
probably in the AFC East. Probably in the
What-
AFC East is ass anyway, but probably in the, y'all one of the best offenses in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. You know what I mean? I don't know what's up with the niggas, bro. I don't
But
know what's up with them.
we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into some of that. This is gonna be not a quick show. It's gonna be a fairly easier show. We're gonna try to do a little more shows on a daily basis. Get a quick 20-minute shows out of this because people have been wanting to know where we've been at, and
That's a fact.
we do have a lot of people that listen to us, but we back though. That's
We
all that
back
matters.
to give you that gospel.
To give you the gospel, to give you the authentic, the real, out of bounds, sports takes, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, you don't have to listen. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? You don't have to listen. But we back, man. Recommending Haas.
Back.
We're gonna jump right into the in the NBA in season, mid season, out of season, but in season, but might be out of season, but it's actually in season. It counts towards your games tournament. Yeah.
Yes.
All
Yes.
that
Yes.
was the knockout semifinals was tonight. The Lakers, I'm sorry, the first game was the Pacers and the Bucks, which was a pretty good game. Before we even get to the games, I just want to talk about the overall NBA out of season, in season, mid season, but in season, but probably out of season, but still in season tournament. All right.
Yeah.
So I got a couple thoughts on this. Like I said in the last show, it's been a big success already. So we can cut that out of the way. All right. So we could sit here and a lot of the same people. And I'm not gonna blow you guys up because I'm not doing that right now. I'm not blowing up anybody. I'm not in the mood to do that right now because I've been drinking. I'm not in the mood to do that right now. I'm not actually able to put you guys on blast. But the same people that were complaining about this shit are the same people like, man, these games are kind of crazy.
They alright. They alright.
Yeah, good games, man. I'm gonna just go and say this has been a success 100% by the NBA. I was talking to this with one of my bros before, and I was just letting him, we were just talking about some stuff, and then I was telling him about one of my coworkers was like, well, one of my older coworkers or whatever, he was like, oh, NBA in-season tournament is, it's bullshit. It doesn't make any sense, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I said the same thing. When I first heard it, I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. Like, what does it mean? But after that, I took kind of I was like, you know what? Let's wait and see. We always got to do a wait and sees with everything. And I feel like we, as a generation too, and I'm included too with this too, as a generation, I'm the old guy. We're the old guys now. So we're like, oh, this is not for us, man. Like this is not for us. This sucks because we don't understand it, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, this ain't for us. This in-season tournament shit. It's not for us. It's not for me. It ain't for you. It ain't for who. It ain't for the 30. I say it ain't even for the 20. Let's say 25 plus crowd. It's not.
I agree with that. That age range, 25. Yeah. 25 and up. 25
because it's not for us. It's for the next generation that's going to grow the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's not for us to we could, everybody could go and say, oh, they hated it, and this is stupid, and it's not even a real championship, whatever. That's cool. That's fine. But you're still gonna watch. That's the most important thing. You're going to watch. So
what else y'all gonna do?
Oh, you're gonna watch. You're gonna complain, of course. That's two. You're gonna watch. You're gonna complain, and then you're gonna change your mind at the end of all of it. That's the third. That's the crazy. That's the third part that the NBA always
do a whole bunch of capping.
And this is what the NBA strives on. They make sure because they know they're not gonna implement something that they know that they can't turn the general public on. Like a single elimination tournament in the beginning of the NBA regular season, it's already been a success. Bro, I'm sitting here watching the games. You know what I'm saying? Ruined for, of course, the Lakers to win, man. Like this is great.
Not a lot of people can say they watch the first 20 games of the season, bro. Not a lot of people can say that. And I think the the motto is, oh well, I don't really watch NBA basketball until the playoffs.
You're right. I'm
That's
pretty sure
that's
this
the
is this is why this was implemented.
word. Like, nah, bro. And I'm pretty sure they said that TV spent ratings and all of that, bro. Like, they definitely seen that shit. So how can we get these, especially the smaller market teams, which we're going to get into
Mm-hmm.
later? How can we
Mm-hmm.
get these smaller market teams into the picture where, you know, people are tuning in to check them out and they're gaining notoriety. They're gaining they gain popularity. You know what I'm saying? This, like you said, this is a system. This was a hustle, and the NBA knew what they was doing, and a lot of us old niggas,
Yeah.
it yeah, is like, oh damn, yo, this shit is kind of popping. All these Home Depot colors on the court. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? I was like, yo, what color is that? Shit, damn, is the court always like that? Damn, them niggas changed the logo too. Come on, bro. I'm
I was
interested as
just
hell.
I was the same way, dude. When they fucking first even announced this shit, I was like, come on, man, get out of here with this shit, man. I ain't even trying to watch this shit. But then, you know what? NBA, y'all got me. And
Nah,
that's all
yeah,
that matters. That's all that matters is the fact that you got me. Wait, I gotta
I
pause
got
this
me
real
too.
quick. We back. We back. Yeah, yeah. But yes, it's already a success. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, the games have been top notch
Yup.
since the in the inception of, and let's be honest, I don't understand it. I don't know if you understand it. I didn't understand it at first, but the more the more I started watching, I kind of started to kind of grasp, I guess, what it all like, kind of meant as far as like because the records matter, right? Like these
Yeah.
games count towards the regular season. So I'm guessing if you play the team that you're playing in against, I guess, like let's say tonight the Pacers played
And the Bucks.
the Bucks, right? So I guess that's a
Hmm.
game they don't have to play the Bucks later on down the line. I'm assuming for the regular season because they already played them,
Uh, Damn, that's a great question. I was
right? Because
thinking more on true, if it counts.
if it counts, right? Because what I'm saying is like so let's say the Pacers play the Bucks in the Eastern Conference, right? So sometimes I don't know how it is now, but I know like back in the day, like when like NBA Live, like 90, whatever was out, you played like the same team like 4 times, right? In the Eastern Conference. You had to play the
Facts.
same team 4 times. So
Yeah.
like something like this, if you played the Bucks like twice or whatever, and then you play them again in this tournament, I doesn't that count for like not having
Yeah.
to play them for another regular season game?
So that means we played them. If you played them a total of 3 times, then there's only one more time you get to play them, right?
Right,
That's what
right,
you're getting at.
right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm
No.
saying.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm.
No,
That's what
I
I'm.
think.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Agree.
I'm thinking that's how
No,
it
I
works. I
agree.
don't. I don't
No,
really know
I was on that same wave,
because I didn't
on
really.
the
I ain't
same
gonna.
wave,
I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how this shit
bro.
worked in the first place. But whatever. It's
Listen,
basketball.
when
So
when I first heard about this shit, I thought it was just to get niggas off the bench, stop that resting shit. I
that's
was
part of
just
it
like,
too.
these niggas is really trying to get these fools to play. Not trying to do no take off, no game, no days off. Nah, you ain't
Yeah,
getting
not
that.
nah. That's that. That's part of it
You
too.
ain't
I'm
getting that.
sure.
No,
Um,
oh yeah, hell yeah. That's an underlying fact.
that's part of it too. But you know, but the fact that they make the regular season feel some sort of just excitement or whatever is great. And I'm gonna get to the next
Competitive.
part of that. Right. And there's a reason for that. And I'm gonna get to the next part of that real quick, but I forgot to mention we are here out of bounds. We got a sponsor already. All right.
Mm,
So we back on the scene. We got a sponsor. Shout out to Webby Agility. Webby Agility. If you read the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Go to webbyagility.com. Use the promo code out of bounds 10. You get 10% off your purchase. For the uninitiated, Webby Agility is the training ladders that you see these athletes use, that the professional athletes use to train. So get yourself some work, man. Go ahead and use webbyagility.com. Go to webbyagility.com. Use the promo code out of bounds 10. Get 10% of your purchase. Train the way you compete. If you fucks with us here at Out of Bounds, man, go ahead and support us and purchase that and train. We're a sports show, man. So you know what I'm saying? This is gonna help you. Go to Webby Agility. They'll help you out with all the sports stuff that you need and get you right.
Listen,
but
you don't need to be an athlete. You don't need to
you just gotta
get right.
You just gotta get right. That's it.
You gotta get right, and you have to have the right equipment. And Webby got that.
And Webby got that. Webbyagility.com. Promo code out of bounds 10. You get 10% off your offer. Go ahead. They got super dope agility ladders. If you want to see how everything works before you even buy it, go head over to Coach Joe Parker's page on Instagram. You can see the Webby Agility in person, or see it how it's used. I've used it before to train. It it's just the step ladders, the ladders that everyone that you see the NFL guys use when they cutting in and out of the ladders and stuff like that. Go to Webby Agility. You heard?
Get your footwork right.
Get your footwork right. Get your footwork right. All right. You might not need it in just football. You might need it in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might run up on you. You're gonna need to get that.
Might need it in the club.
You gotta get out right. Exactly. You might need it in the club. You don't even know that. You might need it in the club. You might need the footwork in the club, the feet work. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
but back to the NCAA tournament, right? So here's why this thing is gonna be such a success going forward, even when
5 years, 10 years.
Yeah, 5, 10 years. I wouldn't even say next year. I would say this year is such a success that next year is going to be even more success, because the guy that everyone is 38 years old and will be 39 years old at the end of the season, and the guy that is the face of the NBA is taking this shit seriously. So I mean, he's balling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's balling, regardless of what you think of the championship is or whatever the trophy is. If you think it doesn't count or whatever, that's cool to you. But somebody with the stature of a LeBron James is playing to the, and not even that. All the guys, all the superstars that have played in this tournament have pretty much endorsed it, whether they've wanted to admit it or not. They've all been against it in the beginning, but they've all endorsed it now because it's something to do in the beginning of the season.
Like, come on.
What the fuck else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can you ask for? It's something to do in the beginning of the season. You still got fucking a whole shitload of games to go, and you got something in the beginning of the season that actually, could mean something. It's gonna mean something going forward. That's for sure, because we got the Pacers in the finals of this game against the Lakers, which I guess we could segue into now. And this tournament is really making stars of the guys. I think it's serving its purpose. What you said before, right? How, as you said, that it was made to kind of put a spotlight on these small market teams that nobody really paid attention to, because I ain't pay attention to the Pacers. Okay, to be honest with you, I know who's on the team. I know who's on the team because I just follow basketball. We follow sports, so we know who's on the team. Well,
right.
Ain't nobody following the Pacers, bro.
Nobody really cares. Like,
nobody cared about the Pacers until like 2 games ago, when Tyrese Halliburton now is going ape shit.
Started going ape shit, bro. Started going ape shit, dog. And it's crazy. I remember reading in the New York Times, like on my commute to work. I read a lot of the entertainment section, because I can't do all that Palestine, like
Yeah, not me neither, bro.
You know what I mean?
Me neither. That's just
so I read. I just stick to that. I stick to the entertainment section and the sports columns. When Golden State played Sacramento, they said I believe it was like over 2 million people tuned in to like national TV, and that like the ratings was up like 90%.
Really?
Yeah. So just for that game, dog, like just to tap into that, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to segue into that where now you have a De'Aaron Fox coming back, you know what I mean? And they're having some kind of success, and they're like, yo, Halliburton, I don't know. De'Aaron's going off. But getting back to this in-season tournament, Halliburton is doing his thing. Not too many people can say they didn't turn the ball over and hit what the game winner.
Yo,
And how many seconds was left?
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Tyrese
So
Halliburton
speak on it.
actually become is so, you know, I think we've been around long enough to see when stars actually become stars, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
certain guys become kind of stars out of nowhere. I think that was the case with like a guy like Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
I would say like Nikola Jokic,
Jokic.
guys like that, where they just like where they come out. It was like, yeah. So Tyrese Halliburton was a highly um you know, talented guard or whatever when he was in Sacramento. And I know that the you know the issue, I guess everybody's saying like, oh well, why did he trade him? I mean, you don't know. Listen, as much as people think they like to know how much how this shit shakes out, you don't know how this shit shakes out, bro. So
That's
you
a
don't
fact.
know. So they didn't know. They would have no idea Tyrese Halliburton would have become this guy, right? So at the end
Yeah.
of the day, you can't really put too much fault on them for for trading him to get pieces back. And Sacramento's still good, so it's not like they traded him and were like,
Very
you
good.
know, and they suck. You know what I mean? Like they're still one of the best teams in the Western Conference right now.
They got
Uh,
some bonus in the trade.
yeah,
That was an
exactly.
excellent exchange.
Exactly. So it's not like right. So for the people that's what I'm saying. So like for the people that on Twitter and stuff like that saying like, oh my god, they shouldn't have traded. They would have had De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. But yeah, maybe. But that probably wouldn't have even worked. Like two guys that need that handle the ball like that at the same time. We've already seen that doesn't really translate on the court.
Not
But
for a young
Tyrese,
team either.
right. But Tyrese Halliburton is becoming a star right before our eyes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
his numbers, in this, in the past 3 games, he becomes the only player with 3 straight games of 25 points, 15 assists, 0 turnovers in 3 straight games. 3 straight games with no turnovers at all. That's kind of crazy. That's
Talk about
that's a crazy stat line.
your
0
plus
turnovers,
going up, bro. No minus. No minus.
bro.
What?
To not turn over the ball in 3 straight games, and
And he
and
handles
then
what?
and he handles the ball majority of the time. He's their point
80%.
guard. Yeah, he's their
80%.
point guard. And that's why you got to be watching really. You got to really be watching basketball to understand how good this kid is playing right now because the game
Elite
they play
level.
tonight, he's playing at elite level.
Mm-hmm.
And and like you said it before, this is what this tournament is kind of all about because at the end of the day, I would not have been watching no Tyrese Halliburton. I ain't gonna hold you. As
Bruh.
much as he's as good as he is, I would have not been watching no Indianapolis Pacers, bro.
No, we
I'm
wouldn't.
sorry,
Let's
man.
keep it above, bro.
But now,
Niggas stopped watching the Pacers after Danny Granger done fell off the face of the earth. Roy Hibbert.
Danny Granger, Roy.
Yeah, come on, let's bring it back, dog. Come on, let's be serious. That's the last time we watched the Pacers.
You're right, Danny
Man,
Granger,
the
Roy
last time,
Hibbert.
bro.
Yeah, that
Come
was
on, dog.
who they
Make
had
sure
too. They
Roy,
had David West. They had
David
David West
West,
on that team, right?
Danny Granger,
He was the goon.
Lance Stevenson,
Lance
George Hill.
Stevenson. Them niggas was
You know
giving
what I'm saying?
LeBron fits. He beat the shit out of them, but they was giving him fits
Yeah,
though.
right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got the Knicks the fuck out of here in what 6 games. And but like that's the last time we watched the Pacers. We wasn't watching them after that, bro. They
No,
wasn't
you're
on the
right.
radar.
You're
You know what
definitely
I
right.
mean?
You're definitely right. But they're on the radar now. So do you see what I'm
Yes.
saying? This is like this is why this is
This in season tournament is such a success and why
yeah.
it will keep going and how it is. I mean, I, like
Listen,
you.
you as much I'll say this, I'll let you get your point. I'll say this. As much as people think that, a lot of the stuff wouldn't have mattered or the games wouldn't have mattered. I mean, if you put a trophy in front of competitive people, man, they're gonna play for the trophy, bro. So regardless of what, may have been the stigma before where the regular season doesn't make any um, you know, sense or whatever, that's completely changed
Doesn't
now.
matter.
And 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 we could say what we want, but shout out to Adam Silver because that's 2 for 2, in my opinion. At least my opinion, right? And the 2 for 2
Mhm.
being the playing tournament was a huge success because we had an
Mhm.
eighth seed. We had a team in Miami that was in the playing game against Chicago, almost lost the playing game, won the playing game, and went all the way to the NBA Finals.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
the playing tournament, the playing game is already a success, regardless of whatever the fuck happens after this.
That's
Now
a
you have
fact.
the in-season tournament that's also a success. Shout out to Adam Silver, man. Shout out to
He's doing
Professor
his thing,
X.
bro.
He's doing his
Professor
thing.
X doing his thing. Minus
Professor
the
X is doing his
wheelchair, he
thing.
doing his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Professor X is
Walking
doing his thing.
cerebro. Walking cerebro.
Shout out, man. You gotta listen. And I'm all and I feel like that's you know, sometimes I feel like that's where we get bogged down as old guys, is where we don't advance the game sometimes, you
We
know?
get content.
And yeah, and not even just content, but I feel like our dads did it to us too, right? So our pops
Mhm.
were not really. So your dad and my dad were probably the same type of dudes. Your dad was a Knicks fan, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, he rooted for the Knicks.
Yeah. So my dad too, right? So like they were all Knicks fans and stuff like that. But when Jordan was around, I wasn't allowed to. Not I wasn't allowed, but it was like they wouldn't even let me watch Jordan because it was like whatever.
Yeah, I had to stay upstairs because too
But
much
at the
cursing.
same right, at the same time, Jordan was moving the game forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Mhm.
we wasn't privy to that. So I don't want to do that. Like I don't do,
Word.
and I and trust me, and it's gonna get to a point where your kids are gonna argue. Like that's the thing, like right. So like our kids are gonna really basically be like they're not gonna understand how great LeBron was at the end of all this shit. They're not gonna understand it. They're not gonna even have no idea. Not gonna really get it, because
No
they're
matter
so
how many
young.
jerseys I buy him,
No matter how many
no
jerseys,
matter how
no matter how many
many.
jerseys, no matter how old you have an older kid. I have a old kid. My kid is not old, even as old as yours, and I guarantee your kid will not even remember good,
She won't remember the greatness. She won't.
how great. You know what I'm saying? Like
She
how
won't.
great it was. But
She won't.
I guess when it gets to their particular point in time, there's going to be someone that they think is on that level, you
Yeah,
know,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
and so I listen. I say that to say this. I just don't want to, bog down the game. I kind of want to. I'm always in the realm of let's just see what happens
Bro,
with
I
everything.
agree.
Let's just see what happens. We never know. Like we don't know what happens. If everything turns out and it's whack, then it's whack. You know what I mean? But to shut shit down before it actually occurs, I can't get on board with that.
That's a fact. You gotta have an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is where I contradicted myself. And I was gonna say this a little earlier. I thought the whole NCAA football playoff shit was going to be fucking stupid, but
I thought it was too.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it has helped certain teams like do their
It's helped a
thing
lot.
and get some recognition, and ultimately, now you just don't have to see the same old teams over and over and over
Over and over
again. You know what I
again.
mean? You know what I mean? So, this this NBA tournament is doing the same thing. And you know, I'm when my kid gets older and whenever whoever is the popping player at that point in time, I'm gonna do my best to keep an open mind. However, I
However,
will I will state every fucking fact from 2003 up until whenever this man decides to throw in the towel.
let's see when you
You know what I
when your
mean?
kid walks in one day, it's like, Dad, Anthony Edwards, he's the greatest player I've ever seen. What do you what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Listen,
You
you
know what I'm
saying that
saying? Like, what are you gonna say?
little bit too late. He's good. He good, but you saying that a little bit too late. I seen great his first game on a fast break tomahawk on the Sacramento Kings. You know what I'm saying, in a maroon
Yo,
jersey. Feel me?
shout out. Hold on, before we even continue to the next segment. Shout out to LeBron. He scored.
Come on,
He was shooting from the logo tonight. He's
let him know.
39 years old. This is for all you LeBron haters. I'm gonna pack this right in the middle of my recording too.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
little shitheads. LeBron haters. All you do is hate LeBron. What are you hating on LeBron for, bro? He
For what?
scored, bro. He was killing tonight. Killing tonight. You know the
Four,
problem is.
4 from
You know,
3.
you know the problem is. The problem is that you Michael Jordan fans think that
Mm.
everything revolves around Michael Jordan, which it should have, but
Should have.
it
Keyword
should
should.
have, it should have. But for you not to be able to recognize what is happening in front of you right now is just a detriment to
Come on,
everything
man.
you believe in, and on top of that, and I'll say this, and I end this with this: anybody that's LeBron hater on Facebook or Instagram, you're truly a LeBron fan because there's no way you could take that much time, right? Because if I
Mhm.
hate somebody, right? If I hated somebody, I don't like Kevin Durant, right? So I don't like Kevin Durant, but I respect this game. I think Kevin Durant's one of the best players I've ever seen play basketball.
Huh.
But I ain't going. I don't have the time to clip Kevin Durant uh clips and shit and post them on the social media and be like, hey, Kevin Durant's not better than LeBron. You know what I mean? Because I already know that. I don't need to post that.
That's facts.
So that's just me. Like, I don't care enough to post about Kevin Durant, to do that. So when I see
Yeah.
LeBron, when I see all LeBron hate posts, all that means to me is that you guys are fans. And that's great
All that
because I love fans of LeBron. We
because it's
welcome you
positive
guys.
energy. It's positive energy.
I'm gonna play
Bring
the
it into the
applause.
atmosphere.
Yes, and I'm gonna play the applause when I re-edit this right now. But I love all you LeBron fans, all of you. They
We
tag
accept
me and
you.
stuff. Yeah, they tag me and stuff, and they're like, "Oh," they tag me and stuff like I'm supposed to. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to. They think I'm supposed to be like upset.
Respond. Oh, you
I don't
supposed to feel away?
respond. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to feel away or something like that. Maybe they think
Oh,
like
oh,
I care enough to do that, right? But
oh,
you know,
oh.
but because I don't actually respond because I don't feel like I need to give it the time, right? Because I don't. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
Agree.
give it time for?
Agree.
But
Agree.
if you come on here now out of bounds and you could actually hear what I think about what you post, and I don't care. Like, I don't, honestly, I don't care. Like, you could tag me in any LeBron thing you ever want in your life. I'm never
Mhm.
arguing with anybody that says LeBron James is not one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
What
Once
are
you
we
say
talking
that,
about?
there's no point in me arguing. Like, I'm not arguing with you. Like, you're good. So whatever you
That's a
say
fact.
is, Yeah, whatever you say is good. Don't tag me in nothing. Why you tagging me? Like I never understood that. Why are you tagging me? The only reason you could be
It's just
tagging me is because you want me to be on board with your LeBron fandomness. And I'm on board with that. I love LeBron. So
right.
we could always do that. But anyway, let me get off LeBron here this for a second. And let's get back to we're gonna do a quick. Oh, I just want to point out something real quick. Um, the Bruz of the week, Bruz of the month. We're gonna do this little thing
Ooh,
called Bruz of the month,
a
and we're gonna come
month.
back. Yeah, Bruz of the month. That's just gonna be like teams. It's gonna be either a team, a player, or yeah, just a team and a player, or a coach that's just doing ass in that month,
Mm,
whatever month it is that we're in when we come to the end of the month, right? So November was the end of the month. I did 2 episodes in November, so we're gonna do November. In December,
okay.
we're gonna decide who's gonna be, you know, for
Right.
December. But right now, um, the Pistons, they're gonna
Whew,
win that award right now.
Jesus Christ.
The Detroit Pistons of the NBA.
Uh,
Um, you
uh,
heard of
uh, uh.
you could tell I have a beard. I didn't shave. I haven't shaved in the whole month of November. So that's that thing, right? Like no shave November. You heard that,
No
right?
shave. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
So the
thing.
Pistons got no win November. 'Cause they didn't win. They didn't win anything.
Yo, that's so ass. That is so
uh,
ass. That is so ass, bro.
so the Pistons in the month of November went 0 for 15.
Ow! It's
Yes.
15?
15 games. My nigga.
Fuck. Yo, I was off by like 6 games, bro.
15
That's
games. They ain't win. They didn't
crazy.
win one, bro. They didn't win not one. Not even one. Not one.
Damn, the Palace got to be sinking.
Not one. And they made Monty Williams come out of like a semi-retirement to come and coach that team. And
Monty up there?
yeah, Monty's over there, bro. And not one victory in the month of November, but
Damn, that's trash.
yeah, listen. You could win an award. At least they win an award. You won an award with Out of Bounds. So shout out to y'all,
Yeah.
man. I'm
All
gonna play
right.
the applause.
Y'all get a
You
clap.
know.
Y'all get a clap. You know what I'm
Over
saying?
15. You gotta win some.
You gotta win some.
But
You gotta. I mean, Cade, bro. What do you say?
it don't
We're
matter
just
who's over
bad.
there. It
He
don't
said
matter who's
we're
over
just bad.
there. Yeah, it don't even matter who's over there. It don't matter. It's bro, they won no games in November. So
Killian Hayes,
yeah, that's what it is. I don't even yeah, it's all right, bro. Don't
Durant.
even Yo, they paid my son Monty Williams mad money to come and coach that, but
I
he's
mean,
not gonna
shoot,
last. I mean, listen,
I
yo,
don't know.
just click the biggest finesse in the history of if I could go back and do some things over again, right?
Hmm.
Like we were athletes at our I want to say our prime, yeah, maybe our prime, whatever. I was an
Hmm.
athlete at my prime. I think so. Um, if I could go back and like redo it, I think I would try to get into coaching. Because
That's
being a
not bad.
coach, because to be honest, right? You get into coaching, you being a coach, bro. Let's just say you manage to get in somehow, some way. You learn under a coach. You get into this division one coaching or division 2 coaching, basketball, football, whatever. Bro, you making almost millions of dollars. You don't even got to be good. And if you stink, they're gonna pay you to go away.
That's a fact.
They're gonna pay you
That's
to
a
go away. They're gonna pay you to go away. So even if you stink, you still getting your bread. They're
that's the
paying
thing.
you to stay home. Come on, man. It's the American dream. Being a
That's the
being a
fact.
uh, being a college coach, NFL coach is is the American dream. Um, but let's get into some NFL stuff before we get out of here real quick. Uh, damn, I wasn't even gonna do 40 minutes tonight, but we did 40 minutes because my bro's here, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm saying,
What is this? NFL Week 14, whatever,
yeah, we're up to 14.
whatever. Um,
All of our fantasy teams.
uh,
Yes.
you could go ahead and talk about your Dolphins, man. I'll give you, you know what I mean.
All
You
right,
earned it.
listen, man.
You've
This.
been. I'll give you
I'm
the
not
floor,
gonna,
man. You got it.
man. This this service isn't that long. You feel me? I mean, this is the 9 o'clock service, so you're gonna get out by 10. It's just an hour. However, it was something, something in the air, especially last year. I wasn't sure if Tua was really a Tua. I thought he was a tuna, you know what I
Oh
mean?
man,
But
you
it
said a tuna.
yeah, he was a tuna. But I think we all seen the light in McDaniels. He seen the light, and he said, we are going to do things our way, and we are going to be innovative in our game, and we just gonna run it up, and that's what we're doing.
That's definitely what they doing. Hold on, bro.
So that's what
Two
we're doing.
seconds.
If if you if you aren't sure or if you haven't watched any football or any Miami fins up football,
Man, this nigga said fins up.
listen, we got you. We got you covered. Go to HBO Max. You know what I mean? Go to HBO Max. We on there, baby. Hard Knocks in season. We on there. You know what I mean? So we there. Saying Tyreek Hill. I want to hear no Brock Purdy for MVP talk. Y'all know Cheetah, the MVP. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. I don't know what
Nah, if he
Justin
gets
Jefferson
2,000
did.
yards, man, there's no way they could not give him
Come on.
MVP, bro.
Eh, yeah, watch they give it a CMC or somebody. Watch, they'll find a way. They'll find a way.
Well, that's different. That's a different story
Hmm.
because they're not
That's a
gonna
fact. That's a fact. We gonna
because of
we
the
gonna
pigmentation. But we could we could talk about that another day.
we gonna stay on
Mm,
fins up. You know what I mean?
mm.
So you know what I mean. But listen, it's good. We're in a good place. We try to be the place to go to again. You know what I mean? Come down to the
Yeah.
Hard Rock. You know what I'm saying? And then you never know. You might want to take a trip out to Vegas. You might, you might. I don't
No, man, I'm
know.
dealing with my own shit right now, man. Fuck everybody else. Fuck anybody's team. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about whatever's going on. I'm gonna report it because it's sports and it's what I do. So I'm gonna
Right.
talk about it. But yeah, going forward, I'm gonna have a little, couple minutes on just the Raiders stuff, just the stuff that's going on the Raiders, man. Because
Mm,
I feel like it's lethargic. I need to get it off my chest. I need to vent. Yeah, I need to vent because this is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like all of it's been whack. So I need to vent. I need to vent. And then of course,
okay.
everything there's always stuff that's gonna come out. Now that Josh McDaniels is gone, which if we could go back to a few seasons before, and I didn't want Josh McDaniels to begin with.
Oh, that's a
So
whole fact.
I mean, let's just say I seen this already a long time ago.
We talked about that whole Patriot
Yeah,
lineage.
Patriots shit. Yeah, all
We
that
talked
shit,
about
bro.
that.
It's the same shit all the time, and it never works.
Hmm.
It never fucking works. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do a Raiders. We had a bye week this week, so I ain't doing no Raiders report. But yeah, out of bounds Raiders report gonna be available. At least while I'm on paternity leave every
Mm,
Monday or some shit when I feel like doing it.
mm.
When they don't lose, and don't piss me off enough to fucking record. Because they piss me off enough, I'm not fucking recording. I don't care. None of you fuckers are drinking my tears. You just want to see me
Yeah.
cry out here about the Raiders. I don't give a fuck. I'm not
Nope.
coming out here to do that. Fuck you. Um, Real quick, couple of quick NFL notes. Yes, Dolphins are the best team. At least I think so. I'm gonna give you the top 3 teams, top 5 teams. I think right now could win the NFL to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And this is in no particular order because I just didn't have a chance to put it in order because I just thought about it like 2 seconds ago. I'm gonna say 49ers, Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Dolphins, of course. Damn. And the Baltimore Ravens.
Ah,
The 5
okay.
teams, I think. Top 5 teams, I think, are Super Bowl locks or locks to win the Super Bowl at this point
Okay.
in the season right
I,
now.
I agree with
My
that.
top 5.
I agree with that. You got any sneaky picks?
Do I have a sneaky pick?
I got 2. One for the NFC, one for the AFC. And
Let
this
me
is
hear you too,
probably
and then I let me see if you're 2 sparks because I have nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in any other teams than the ones that I just named. So
okay.
I don't think anybody else after that is gonna do anything of sorts. But I could be wrong. You could change my mind. So let me see what you think.
My sneaky picks are Dallas for the NFC, and my sneaky pick for the AFC would be Jaguars. I like what the Jaguars got going on, and I really like Doug. What the hell is his last name?
Doug Peterson.
Yeah, Doug
Yeah, he
Peterson,
won.
and
Didn't he win the Super Bowl with the Eagles?
with the
He was the one,
Eagles.
right?
But I like that young group. I like that whole Duval shit, that Duval County shit. They all buy into it. White Jesus, he's
Jags are
what I'm
good,
saying.
man. White Jesus is good. Jags are good. White Jesus is good.
Even though they got Christian Kirk, he's gonna be out for the rest of the season, I believe. But I still think they make way.
I could
Evan
yeah, I
Ingram,
could
Zay
agree. I
Jones.
could kind of agree with you on that. Not so much the Jags. I would push back on the Jags because I just don't think they're ready.
I
For
mean, I
that.
didn't think they was ready when Blake Bortles was under center, but they got
Yeah, no,
their
they was
situation. You
never
know what I mean?
Blake Bortles' ass. I'm talking about now. Even they got Trevor Lawrence, who White Jesus. He's ready. White Jesus is ready. I just don't think the pieces around White Jesus is ready
Oh,
to
okay.
make that type of run. White Jesus is ready. Yes, he got hurt the
Right.
other game too. I think with his ankle or some shit, which is crazy, right? When you notice, fuck, I should have posted that, but I'll post that in post production when I edit this shit. White Jesus, he limped all the way to the locker room. What's going
Yeah,
on
I
in
seen that.
Jacksonville that y'all don't got carts? This is your franchise quarterback. This is a guy you're spending almost a fucking year whole, everything you own, you're putting into this guy. Like this is your franchise quarterback. This is
Investing in
White
him.
Jesus. Why is he
Investing
walking?
in him.
Why is he limping back to the
That's a
locker room?
fact.
I'm like, this is crazy. Get him a cart.
That's a fact.
Get him a cart.
Tell him put his pride to the side if that was the case.
Nah, get him a cart. I just think the state of
Oh
Florida is
yeah,
just crazy. So I just
and
think they didn't have
Florida
the.
State going up in flames.
I'm gonna make one plead. I made this plea last time, and I think I'm gonna make this plead every time until the season's over. Yo, Tom Brady, you own stake in the Raiders. This is my camera over here, right? Yo, Tom. Yo, Tom, you heard? You own stake in the Raiders. All right. Just don't play, bro. Just give us 1 year. Just give us 1 year, bro. Just one.
That's
That's
all
all
it
you gotta
takes.
do. Just one. Just 1 year, bro. You own stake in the Raiders. You could be the first ever player owner in the history of the NFL.
Oh
You like
wow,
making history, bro.
that's true.
Yo, Tom, come play for the Raiders, man.
That's
I gotta make
big
that plea
true.
every show we do. I'm gonna make that plea because you know, I'm desperate.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
know,
don't know what
I
else to do.
know, I know, I
Um,
know.
real quick before we go, that division. What is that division? The division you're in?
I'm in AFC East, you're in AFC West.
AFC ass. It's the the AFC
Oh shit.
the AFC ass um has a bunch of turmoil in it right now. The least of which is the Patriots, of course. The Patriots are 2-9. They stink. Nobody cares about them.
Yeah, they're doo doo.
They play today, right? Oh, that was the game from
Yeah,
hell. Oh,
they're 3-10. They're three
if
and
you
ten.
wanted to, if you want, they won
Yeah, they won. They
against
won
the Steelers.
20. Yeah, 21-18.
Oh God!
Zeke Elliott went off.
If you when you
He did.
when you die,
Yeah.
when you die, and you finally get to hell, and the devil puts on the TV. He's like, man, do you want to watch a football? And you're like, yeah, I would love to watch a football. You have my favorite team. He's like, yeah, I have your favorite team. And he turns on the TV. You know what's gonna be on? Steelers and fucking Patriots. Who was even starting? Was it Bailey Zappi or fucking
Zappy,
Oh, come on, man.
Zappy, and Trubisky.
Come on, man.
Mitchell Trubisky.
I wanted it. Mr. Trubisky started today. Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
he
get out of
started.
here. All right, we gotta get out of here. Yo. And Colin Kaepernick can't get a chance. Yo, I'm out of here. Nah, I'm out of here. Hold on. There was a point I was bringing up with the AFC ass. Oh, the Jets are turning back. The Jets, I talked 10 minutes of the Jets because I thought Aaron Rodgers was gonna try and play after a torn Achilles after a couple of months. So I did 10 minutes on the Jets, which I wish I never did. But now I gotta do another couple few seconds on the Jets because so after asking historically bad quarterback Tim Boyle, who Tim Boyle has never done anything in the NFL ever of any sort. Yes, the Jets turned to Tim Boyle because Zach Wilson was so bad, and now Tim Boyle was so bad that they turned back to Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson is like, I don't want to play. And I don't blame him. Okay, I don't blame him because you guys the Jets fucked up Zach Wilson's career. He's never gonna be a starting quarterback in the NFL ever again. He's always gonna be a backup. But yeah, that's an interesting dynamic now where like the guy has to he kind of has to play for a new contract, right? Because at the end of the day, the Jets are not gonna keep him. So now you're basically playing to earn your money for the next couple of years and be a backup in the NFL. Because
I mean, unless they get Aaron Rodgers to talk to him, because I don't see Aaron Rodgers having 5 more years in him. Pause.
nigga, Aaron Rodgers got like 1 barely if he comes back from this Achilles injury, which he seems determined to do so. So I say 1.
I'll do 1 to 2. 1 to 2.
Yeah, I'd say one. I would say it would have been 2 if he played this year, but because he didn't, because of what happened this year, I'm gonna say only 1. But
okay, I can see how that plays out.
Either way, the Jets stink.
Jets suck.
Zach Wilson, his career is probably over.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't see how he's gonna start again for the Jets this week. I just don't see how. I don't see how that continues after this season. Honestly,
It doesn't, bro. It
I
doesn't.
really don't.
I mean, to be honest, he's going to be lucky to fall to the teams where they have quarterbacks who they're not so sure on, like
it's true.
The Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay, Who else is out there? I mean, shit. I'll even throw Arizona in there, bro. They not sold on Kyler. You know what I mean? Those
Yeah, I
teams,
feel like they're not sold on Kyler either.
those teams are gonna pick him up and be like, you know what? And he had high draft stock, and yeah, he played for the Jets. But it might be possible he puts up his BYU numbers. Is that gonna
And at the
happen?
end,
No.
and at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, I also feel like there's a market for backup quarterbacks. 'Cause if you look at it now, look how many quarterbacks are hurt. Look how many quarterbacks are playing. So there's a market for backup quarterbacks. So he'll have a
Nigga,
market out there.
Joe fucking Flacco is playing.
Yo, they brought Joe Flacco off the couch, bro. We out of here, man. They brought Joe Flacco off the couch. I'm going to bed, bro. They brought fucking Joe Flacco off the couch.
Joe
I'm going.
Flacco,
We go to bed. Yo, Taj, yo, my bro.
my
We're gonna
brother.
try to do this again.
Yes,
Probably
sir.
we're gonna try to do this on Sunday after the Sunday games, maybe on Monday. Maybe
All right.
Sunday night, either Sunday night or Monday, we're gonna try to get back. But this
Monday
episode
we
will
got
be out.
two what you call it?
Oh, there's two Monday
Monday
night
night
games on
football
Monday,
games.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
No,
so either
only my
yeah,
team matters.
who y'all playing?
It don't even matter. We
I
probably
know it
got.
doesn't matter. You don't even give a fuck. Yeah, I
No, I
can't. I
don't.
hate.
The spread is
I'm
probably like
so
minus
jealous.
28.
I'm so jealous.
Take it.
This
Just take
nigga.
it.
And full disclosure, the reason I'm jealous is because he's one of my closest friends, and he's been a Dolphins friend from the minute I met him. And there's been struggles, the same struggles I've gone through, but he's somehow managed to get out of them, and I'm still here. So I'm not happy about that. I want everybody to be miserable like me. So I want everybody's team to suck. Everybody's team to stink. I want all my friends' teams to not be good. Because it makes me feel
The
better about
ass.
myself. Yeah, it makes me feel better about myself. And but listen, this is what it is.
Right.
Dolphins are gonna be good. Whatever, man. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Tom, Tom, come play, bro.
Just listen, hear him out, Tom.
You
Hear
heard
him out.
Tom, yo, come play,
That's
bro.
it.
I'm gonna tag you in all this shit. I'm gonna tag you, Tom Brady. Tom Brady
Tom
got to play for
Brady.
the Raiders, man. I don't care if you're almost 50 years old, nigga. You're
Just
gonna be better than any
consider it, bro.
quarterback we've had since Rich Gannon. All right.
Oh,
So yo, we out of here, man. Rocco Bateson.
listen.
This is Haas. We in the
Yes,
building.
sir.
We out of here. Usually I tell y'all to grab a drink and some J's and roll out all that stuff like that. But we
All
doing
that.
things different now. You should have been did that now. If you're not rocking with us, if you ain't already do that, you know means you're not
Bro,
rocking with us. You heard?
yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know.
Yeah,
If you
you
know,
gotta
you know.
know. Yeah, I'm done telling the first time people that listen to this to do that. So if you're not fucking with us, then you're not. You know what I mean? You gotta listen again
Yeah,
to figure out what
there
we
you go.
telling you to do. You heard?
There you go.
But yeah, we out of here. Recommending highs. Go download the Reflex Radio app.
Yes,
The episode's
please.
gonna be posted up there soon. Go to webbyagility.com. Once again, webbyagility.com. Use the promo code out of bounds 10. You get 10% off anything you purchase. Webbyagility.com. Again, out of bounds 10% off your purchase. Train
Yes.
the way you want to compete. You got anything to say to these to the fans, Haas? Because I mean they've been waiting for us, bro. They have. They've been waiting for us. I only wanted to do 20 minutes tonight, but we ended up doing an hour. So
Listen, just tap in. You know what I'm saying, we gonna make this a thing. The wait is over. Hiatus is over. We back. We got a lot to preach about.
we
You know what
do.
I'm
We
saying?
have a lot of people. Oh, and I promise. Let's promise the crowd something so that I can have
Okay.
something. We can have something to come back to. We've been planning to do the parlay, right?
Yes.
The out of bounds parlay. Shout out to the franchise boys, and
Mm,
we're gonna get that going. Probably on Monday. I'm gonna do it on Monday. Monday, We probably gonna do a show on Monday, and we can get the parlay going on with the out of bounds parlay. Shout out to the franchise boys. We're gonna get that going too. So we got a lot of stuff coming for y'all, man. Pause. But once again, appreciate y'all, man. Rockamancing, Haas. We just do.
Yes,
We out here, man. Out of bounds. We see y'all next time, man.
All right, yo.